Hi YouTube, Weeble, back with another video. As with previous ones, lack of time, I'm going to film this one straight after the last one, so I'm still wearing the same setup. Now this is going to be a car boot pickups. We have a small car boot locally, don't normally find that much. What I do find, I normally take straight to CEX, get the credit for it. Some of this stuff is not going to be going to CEX because they don't take it, but you see stuff and you have this burning desire to buy it, and it was cheap anyway. So we'll start off with the first thing I bought, and it's not much. It was an official Nintendo 2DS case. Now I've been after one of these for a little while because it must be pre-lockdown. I managed to pick up a blue 2DS. Now unbelievably, I think I only paid £7 for this at the time, and it's pretty much spanking new. Obviously no box or anything, has all the stylus and such like. So anyway, I didn't want to pay £8 in CEX for these, and this cost me £1. And if I wanted to, CEX will give me £3 trade credit. So for the time being, I will use it to protect my current 2DS console, which I don't play that often, tends to be testing stuff. And then the next thing I picked up was, rather randomly, I have no idea whether it got any value, and that's an Jazz keyboard. Now I've plugged it in, it all seems to work. The buttons light up blue, so I'm guessing it's not actually true RGB as such, unless there's a way to set the colours going on it. But it's got distinctly clicky buttons. Now I can't work out what model this is. I can't see any identification features on it. I mean, that might tell you something, but I couldn't get anything out of it. But going by what I think it might be, potentially it's got about £20 store credit, because there aren't actually that many AJAZ on their site. So, and that only cost me 50p, unbelievably. Old boy on a stall, didn't have much. I was expecting to say a couple of quid, but at 50p, so I didn't haggle him. So I'm assuming it works, but said CEX might say it's not good enough or they don't want to take it. So, but for 50p, it's worth a gamble. And that's the next item. I have yet to test this, but it's a Sony Discman CD player. Now this is the model D66. Now I've got a few Sony Discmans, and I didn't have this one. I have an earlier one, I think it's a D11. I'm actually trying to find information on a D66, which is there. There's little or no information on them. I can't see anything on eBay. Now obviously it does have clips, so I'm guessing it may have been for in-car use at some point. So it would have had a holder in that, but anyway, this was £1. Bought as untested, obviously. I will stick some batteries in it and try it and add it to the collection, because obviously CEX don't take these. Maybe they will do one day. And then quite randomly, a couple of stalls down. I picked up this Philips one. I do check the battery compartments, and obviously there's no corrosion in these. Again, not tested. And this one was 50p. So obviously not Sony, but for the price, the condition, I couldn't leave it behind really. So, and just two more items. I've bought a couple of DS games before now from this stall. Every now and then she shows up with a different one. This week she had Etrian Odyssey, obviously just loose. Nintendo DS. All looks legit. I haven't stuck it in the DS yet. Although having said that, I think I've got some charge in this, so we could try it now. All right. Takes a bit of time to boot up. There we go. Etrian Odyssey. Atlas game. So I think it's about a £20-30 game to buy boxed. So obviously it's not boxed, so it might be worth a bit. But say I think I paid £1.50. I paid for this. I think the other games were £1. She asked £2. Got it for £1.50. So I don't think it's a bad price anyway. So a loose DS game. Not something I normally buy because I tend to be a completionist. So I like to have the manual box, everything. And the final item normally has some quite good CX credit. That's the old Doro phones. Now I think this is a model 7030. If it is, it'll give me about £20-25 store credit. I pay £2. Comes with the charger, USB. Confusingly, looking online on their store, all the phones they're listing only have one SIM showing, one SIM card. This is actually a dual SIM phone, so if it's not a 7030, I don't know what it is, unless it's a particular network had that one, in which case it could either be EE or Vodafone or similar. But either way, I'll get my money back in quite a bit. So again, assuming it's test, I switched it on. This doesn't seem to be locked or anything, so a good bit of credit there. And that is my car boot pickups. So next video hopefully will be a Game Boy Color game. So I think it's a Game Boy Color game I ordered, and a couple more Switch games. Anyway, to the next one. Thanks for watching. Remember, stay happy.